To replace a back from attic stock that may have shipped with the order, you must first determine the chair size. This is done by measuring center of arm to center of arm. Here the chair size is 21 inches. Back sizes are shown on the label and follow 90B on the part number string, shown here highlighted in green. To replace the back, you must first remove the armrest. Begin by removing the security screws using a cordless drill and number 2 square head bit. Next, use a non-marring rubber mallet to remove the armrest assembly from the chair's standards. Before proceeding, photograph or make note of which back pitch holes were used during installation. Using a 7/16" socket and wrench, loosen the bottom bolts and acorn nuts. Do not remove them completely. Next, remove the top bolts and nuts and lift the back up and off the bottom bolts. If you are replacing the entire back, simply reverse the process used to remove the damaged back to install the new one. Installation is shown at the end of this video. Once the damaged back is removed from the chair, it can be repaired. Begin by removing the metal retention clips with an awl or pick, as shown here. Use a large flathead screwdriver to disengage the steel back wings from the molded plastic snaps. Slide the screwdriver under the steel so the plastic snaps push together as shown here. Do not pry the steel upward without pushing the snaps together, or you will break the snaps and need to replace the entire outer back panel. Next, slide the inner back assembly out from the rear panel. Turn it over and make note of which holes are used for back wing attachment. You may want to mark them with a pen or tape. Remove the back wings using a number 2 square head screwdriver or cordless drill and bit. Using a staple pull and pliers, remove all of the upholstery staples. To prevent injury during the upholstery process, double check to make sure no staple remnants were missed. If you do not have spare covers purchased with the original order, but have a roll of spare fabric, mark a 27 by 26 inch rectangle with chalk on the back side of the fabric. Then cut this from the roll. Place the cover face down on a sturdy surface and position the foam upholstery panel as shown here. The top and sides of the back will have the foam folded over the plywood to protect the fabric from wear and create a tight fit into the molded rear panel. Rotate the cover and panel so the side is facing you. While pressing down firmly on the plywood panel, pull the fabric tight and insert one staple halfway between the top and bottom of the panel. Rotate the back and insert one staple on this side as well. At the corner, pull the cover tight. While holding the fabric and pressing downward on the plywood, add more staples between the corner and the first staple you installed. Pull the cover tight on that side's other corner. Run your hand underneath to smooth out any wrinkles and staple the cover. Repeat this process for the other side. You can check to see if the pattern is straight before proceeding to the next step. At one of the top corners, apply pressure with your forearm to the plywood panel. Tug the fabric cover and hold tight while smoothing the underside. Next, staple the corner with 3 or 4 staples on the folds created as you continue to pull the cover tight around the corner. Repeat on the other top corner and then add more staples to the top edge while pulling the fabric and feeling for wrinkles once or twice. Next, staple the bottom corners as you did for the top. Flip the back over and check for wrinkles and to make sure the cover is tight against the foam pad. Staple the bottom edge and check alignment again. If the cover looks good, add a few more staples so there is one staple every 3/4 to 1 inch. Cut the excess fabric to expose the back wing attachment points and prevent the fabric from gathering in the back panel's channel. Using the same holes in the steel wings that were used prior to disassembly, attach them using a cordless drill and number 2 square head bit. Slide the upholstery panel up into the back panel channel so the wings align with the molded snaps. You may need to use a rubber mallet to do this. Press down on the upholstery panel to secure the steel back wings into the molded snaps. Reinstall the metal retainer clips. You can now place the back in attic stock or reinstall on the chair using the 7/16" socket and wrench. Take care to use the same back pitch holes that were used before you removed the back. Finally, reinstall the armrests using a non-marring rubber mallet and the number 2 square head screwdriver or drill bit for the security screw.